am I watching Love Island US? No. Am I watching Love Island UK? Also no. Has my feed been fully inundated with Love Island nonsense? Yes. Do I have strong opinions about the nonsense of the shows that I'm not watching? Yes. I would like to discuss my opinions on said nonsense. We're going to start off with the usual. Black men actively not liking black women. This is Ope. Ope says that his dream woman is Sabrina Carpenter, Brenda Song, and another person that is not black. Ope is predictable. Every year, Love Island UK does what Love Island UK does. And every year, my feed is full of black men from the UK saying, we're not like this, we're not like this. Meanwhile, every year, I just want more for the black women in the UK. Like, it really does sound like to be black and woman in the UK is just a traumatizing experience. It sounds like an additional level of hell. I'm sorry. Yikes. I think homegirl's name is Evangelista. Who's a stunning black woman who's just paired up with him, and I feel like she's just waiting for somebody that actually likes black women to enter the villa, and hopefully she likes that person back. But honestly, this is just giving more of the same that we've all come to expect from Love Island UK. Just to stick with Love Island UK for a second, I think this guy's name is George. This is the bombshell. Now, I'm not going to make fun of people's appearances. I do not know this man. Here's what I will say, though. The incredibly Aryanness, I have dated men with this level of Aryanness. Now, do I think that he specifically is like, this is politically affiliated? No, I just think he popped out the womb like this. But for me personally, it Shayna, you don't need to get into that. This has very little to do with, okay, Shayna, we're refocusing. I'm just saying that, like, this level of blonde and blue-eyed, for me, it's a lot. And with the rise of the right that is happening across the world, especially in places like the UK and in the United States, yeah, they're going to push this kind of person, this kind of aesthetic, to be bombshell. They are going to try and gaslight us out of the insane, dare I say, the last true bombshell to ever exist on any Love Island was Miguel. From the men was Miguel. They're going to try and push, no, that wasn't an actual bombshell. This is what the ladies want. This is what the ladies need. Is this the best picture of him? No. Did I just take the first picture and then just like screen grab it? Yeah. Does he have nicer pictures? Probably. Will I take time out of my day to look for them? No. Do I also think that it's kind of weird that as soon as this guy gets here, he's like, yeah, you know who's really weird here? Ope. That black man over there, I think he's weird. Do I think that it's racially motivated? I don't know. Do I think that that's as spooky? Yes. Do I also think that it is as spooky that the producers are so, like, do people find this man attractive? Potentially. Am I one of those people? I'm not on Love Island, so it doesn't matter. But is it an obvious push in a specific direction that the producers drop a bombshell and say, ooh, look at all this blonde and blue-eyed and pale? Ooh, isn't this as Nazis are literally taking over the world and governments? I think that it's a little spooky. And then the last one is a baby daddy who's also a cop. Well, I guess an ex-cop. Pennsylvania mayor slams Love Island contestant for quitting his police job to be on the show. This is the guy who's no longer a cop, and I'm assuming that this is the mayor. Our police department spent a lot of time training, and we paid thousands of taxpayer dollars to send him to the police academy. I think they only have to, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but to become a police officer, don't you only have to spend like 7 months at a police academy or something like that? There's a reason why cops are terrible. it's because like they sneeze and they're done with school. Anyway, we are disappointed he left, as we now have another vacancy in our department that is impossible to fill until next year. I'd literally just scream out a window. There'll be somebody that can take less than a year of training to take this terrible, terrible job. I'm sure you can find somebody. Continuing on. I never thought I'd see the day in America where reality show participation wins out over being a police officer. Low key, I am not obsessed. Does it make me kick my feet? I don't think so. It does give me a level of satisfaction for like the tides to turn, where it's like, oh yeah, like I could be a cop or I could go on reality TV. And when given that opportunity, I will drop being a cop. I think that's a lean in the right direction. I still think it's as spooky. Now, do I think that an ex-cop who talks about himself as a cop and a baby daddy should be on reality TV, a reality TV show about dating? Young people dating? No. Do I think that all three of these examples are doing the same thing? Yes. What do I think that they're doing? I think that they're trying to normalize bad behavior. Now, do I think that it is bad behavior for a man to be blonde when they're an adult? These are the real questions. But when it comes to vocally not being interested, not liking Black women, especially from within the community. But like the UK is known for this, but just it's more of the same old, same old. It's a further normalizing of what we've come to expect from Black men on reality TV in the UK. And dare I say, I know a couple of Black women from the UK. It sounds like it gives. It gives on reality TV and it gives in real life. So the normalizing of that, the normalizing of, hey, ladies, don't you like, you know what's actually really hot? You know what's super in right now? Not people of color, definitely not Black women, never Black women, but the whitest, blondest, blue-eyed human that we could possibly find. That is what is actually bombshell. That is what's actually hot. That's what's fetch. Don't you want this blonde, blue-eyed man? They're trying to, ooh, I hope you guys didn't hear that. That was my neck. And then cops and baby daddies. Cops and baby daddies. With so many women, at least that I know. I mean, there are a lot of people popping out babies right now, which is insane to me. But the normalization of, you know what you also really want, ladies? You want a dad. I know you're hot and you're single and you just want to have fun, but you know what you really like should consider? Being a stepmom. And also cops are hot. Like, look, like he's not a cop anymore. But like, isn't it kind of hot that he was a cop? None of these things are hot. These all sound terrible. And maybe he's a good dad. I don't know. We did just get out of that insane Huda situation that I think we would all like cultural amnesia for. Do single parents deserve love? Yes. Should they be on reality TV with like messy reality? At some point, his child is going to watch him drink milk off of a lady and then put food. Like, I don't think that parent should be on shows like this. There's other shows like this. There's other dating shows. Go do that, please. And also continue to let people know that you were a cop. Because people need to know that if it wasn't for the possible opportunities of reality TV, that's where your morals are. Please continue to let people know exactly what that is. Those are all of my thoughts on the shows that I'm not watching. Please leave yours in the comments. Stay safe out there.